when a person is entitled, the more you do for them, it seems like the more they resent you. And they will forget you the reason why they are where they are, and you give them a platform, and they will use that same platform to drag you and tear you down. When a person has that sense of entitlement, give them a certain arrogance and just a certain unaccountability. And it just produces monsters. And that's what I think about Charleston White going on Say Cheese saying, I'm bigger than YouTube. Man, come on, man. This man gave you a platform. We didn't know who you was. Say Cheese showed you to the world, and you use that same platform he gave you to diss him and say, I'm bigger than you and I'm not helping you anymore. Man, you just a couple of weeks ago, you were saying how you made $1 million off of this guy. This man paid you $1 million. And you would say, I'm bigger than you now, so I can't deal with you. I seen FYBJ man do say the same thing. Like they helped you get to where you at, and like, now I'm too big to mess with you. That is so wrong. You make somebody $1 million and give them a platform to see their dreams come true. They should do everything for free for you, for real. And that's just when you give a person who really don't deserve the position they in, or really haven't, like, just don't have the talent to be where they at, they abuse their authority. Because I'm with Oshina. What talent do you have besides talking down on other people? You're not a singer. You're not a basketball player. We didn't get on you for your opinion. Like, it wasn't like you didn't blow up because you had something valuable to say. People gravitated towards you because you was tearing down people with names, and your name would get attached to them. So when we think of Nipsey Hussle, we think about you saying F them. When we think about this person, now we want to hear the negative controversy you saying about a person whose talent got them there. And that's all you did. That's what Donald Trump did to Barack Obama. Barack Obama was the man, and Donald Trump understood. He understood marketing. You attach your name to something that's going on, because publicity is worth more than advertising. So you create publicity. And so it's like the peanut butter and jelly campaign. That wasn't no mistake. Peanut butter and jelly. They attach their name to each other. So when you think about one, you think about the other one. So now you buy both products. And that's all Charleston White did. You get the hottest names and you go against the grain to make a name for yourself. It wasn't your intellect. It wasn't your opinion. It was just you saying the most outlandish, mean stuff to people who had their name in the algorithm. And that's how you blew up. You didn't stay in the gym and shoot 500 shots. You didn't you just perfected buffoonery. And when you give somebody like that, like Draymond Green, they get to there and they think they bigger than the program. And that's what happened with Charleston White, and that's what happened to Draymond Green. And so one thing I learned, man, when a person had that sense of entitlement, the more you give them, the more they resent you. And that's what I think how he felt about Say Cheese. It's like it is resentment, like, I'm better than you now. And so, man, you just had to expect it, bro. You just had to expect it. If that man, one thing I learned, if this person fall out with that person, man, quit thinking you special. Pretty soon they're going to fall out with you, bro. It ain't everybody else, it's you. If you can't get along with nobody else, you need to look in the mirror and be like, it's me. But they really don't, with that sense of entitlement attitude. And pretty soon that person is going to fall out with you. And I was just dealing with somebody who don't have anybody. They fall out with everybody, burn every bridge. And they be like, y'all should accept me for who I am. Ain't nobody got to accept you for who you are. Nobody, bro. That is a selfish, unaccountable, entitled attitude. Accept me for who I am. Yeah, I will from a distance. I ain't got to deal with that. Instead of be like, you know what, I need to change. No, I'm going to do what I want, say what I want, and y'all just going to accept it and still deal with me. Life don't work like that, bro. And it's going to be a long, miserable life. It don't matter how much money you have, bro. It's just going to be a miserable life, and you're going to tear down every blessing. You're going to block every blessing, and everything good, you're going to turn it bad. And now you got to do drugs to maintain and drive yourself crazy, bro. Just, you know what? I'm not even talking to them. They're going to be who they are. So a person who has to deal with a person like that, hey, man, if a person wants you to accept them for who they are, do that. but from a distance. If a person fall out with them, you're not special. Pretty soon, they're going to burn you too. And so don't get burnt by the same flame twice, for real.